Welcome to this channel. I just want to make a small update on the risk management strategy that I spoke about in my previous video. If you didn't watch that video which talks about risk management strategy, please, it is compulsory. It's one of the most important free videos found in my channel. So if you know what's good for you, make sure you get that video, watch it, and watch the whole of it. Okay. Another thing that I want to talk about in this video is how to read my signals. Whenever I send a signal, how to read it in light of the new risk management strategy. So today I sent this signal in my Telegram channel right there. It was the only signal that I sent because I had network issues. I got a message from my network provider that there were going to be network issues today, so I didn't want to stay much in the markets. Anyway, it's the story in my locations, just like that. Let me start by showing you how I took this trade, just to refresh your mind for those who are trading my strategy. So what you see on the screen is these two solid horizontal lines, these two key levels. What happened is that on a higher time frame, as you know, I started by marking the highest point, and then that highest point began right there, which are my two key levels. So if price was to come and close below this key level, I would have taken a sell. Okay, but then price didn't, so I switched to a smaller time frame to see what was happening within the channel. And when I got here, I noticed that price was somewhat in this small uptrend. Okay, so in an uptrend, you do the same thing. You mark the highest point, and that highest point began right there, which is the previous higher low. That highest point began right there. You mark your previous higher low. So right there, price came to close below that lower key level. So if I was watching this trade closely, I would have taken the sell entry somewhere right at that point. Okay, but then I came late. I found that this trade was still hanging around here, so I thought it wasn't very late, I could still enter. I then took this sell trade. The proper place for the stop loss, made a slight mistake here. It should be above this key level. So the safe place for the stop loss should be around there. But anyway, I didn't want to risk much. Now, here is how you read this signal. Remember, based on the previous video that I shared, it said that you take 2 trades per signal. The first trade is going to be a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. I've well explained it in that previous video, so please watch it. I won't go back there again. So right here, you take 2 trades after receiving this signal. Now, for the first trade, I said in the previous video that you use the same stop loss and the same take profit. That is what I want to correct whenever I send a signal, like in this case. From now, I'm going to send a signal like this one. The first line is your your stop loss. This gray one right in the middle is your entry point. The middle line is the take profit for the first trade, and the last line is your take profit for the second trade. That is what I wanted to correct. So when I share a signal, know that this is your stop loss, this is your entry point, is usually gray, this is your take profit for the first trade. It's going to be a dotted line in the middle of the trade, and then the last one is your take profit for the second trade. Okay, so right here, price has already hit our take profit for this first trade. Even if this trade can go back and hit our stop loss, it's already a risk-free trade. We're just waiting to take our profit right here, and then we're going to gain these profits together with the small profits that we have already booked. So it works perfectly fine. Now, on another case, you might find that the stop loss level right there I just forgot to put it. Know that the red bar on this side is your stop loss. This green bar is your take profit. The gray one is your entry point. But as for the MACD dotted line, which is a 1-to-1, I am always going to put it so that you know where you are going to take your first profit for the risk management trade. I hope this makes sense. See you in my next video. And for those who are not in this Signal group, please contact me on my WhatsApp number. Don't use any other links. I know that there are a lot of scams out there. You might find some links in the comments section or anywhere. Please, it's safe to use this number to contact me on my WhatsApp, and then we're going to talk from there. I'm going to make a huge discount so that I have a lot of people coming in. I'm going to make it less than 20 USD to win this group. Otherwise, you can also join by signing up with my broker link. That way I add you automatically, but then we'll discuss